Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Loretta and I love to share life tips that can help you grow spiritually and also transform your mindset so that you can succeed in every area of your life, whether it's business, relationships, or your spiritual development. So today we are going to be talking about developing your mindset. And I'm going to be sharing with you 3 top things that you need to do every single day to develop a growth mindset. Number one, let's jump right into it. Number one is that you need to pray. You need to pray as a child of God, as a believer. That is one thing that really helps you align back with God. We're going to talk about alignment on a whole separate video, but aligning with God puts you in the path of what you want to achieve. Aligning with God puts you in the path of your own success. Aligning with God puts you in the path of the things that your heart desires that are aligned with His will. So number one, you want to pray every morning. You want to communicate with God and let Him speak to you. Because when you do that, then you begin to connect yourself to supernatural help to achieve the things that you desire to achieve in your life. Number two, you need to make sure that you meditate. You meditate. A lot of people don't take the time to meditate. Meditation is not bad as long as you're connected to the right spirit. Yeah? Meditate every single morning before you even do anything. Wake up earlier than usual if you need to and take that time to meditate. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, however long you want to or choose. I do it every morning. I make sure I take at least 10 minutes to set myself up for the day, to visualize how I want my day to be, to visualize how I see myself. In that place of meditation, you just close your eyes and everything else around you becomes still, and you are able to clear out a lot of junk from your mind and really focus in on who you see yourself to be, who God has made you to be. And it helps prepare your mind for action. It helps prepare your mind for action. And then the last one is evaluate. A lot of people don't do this. You come to the end of a month, you come to the end of the week, and you taking the time out to actually evaluate how the week was, how the month was. What did I need to change? What could I have done better? Do you take time to evaluate? Maybe you're in business right now and you're looking at the month and you're like, oh, we're in the summer month. It seems like sales are dropping or whatever. Are you taking time to evaluate what has been happening? What is happening in your life? What is happening in your business? And what do I need to adjust? Which is number 4. So a growth mindset, you need to pray, you need to meditate, you need to evaluate, and you need to adjust. Evaluate is like measuring for those that love the scientific terms. It's like you're measuring something. Let me measure it. Is it what I said it would be? And then you go back and you adjust. You go back and you adjust. If your mindset hasn't taken you to where it needs to be, it means some adjustments need to be made. And you don't blame anybody for that. It's not about your spouse. It's not about your mom. It's not about your dad. It's not about your children. It's not about your business partners. It's not about your co-workers. It's not about your boss. It's about nobody else but you. And that's why you meditate, because what that does is that it sets you back into the right mindset to know that this is about me. This is about me and God and our walk. This is about me. My life is about me. And yes, there are external factors that contribute to my life, but I'm not allowed to allow them distort the plan of God for my life. And so when you stay in that state of meditation, it puts you in a state of calmness, which is your greatest power, I tell you, against so many distractions. It puts you in that state of peace. And so when things come at you, maybe throughout your day, somebody pisses you off, somebody does something that should piss you off rather, it doesn't affect you. Why? Because you already set yourself up in the morning that I am going to achieve all I desire to achieve regardless of anybody else's actions. Guys, do not change yourself based on someone else's actions or inactions. Be yourself. Be true to who you are. Pray, meditate, evaluate your life, and adjust where there needs to be adjustment. And in order to adjust, you must accept responsibility. You must accept responsibility. What's my part to play in this? And I'm not talking about the blame game. Yes, the person may have done you wrong, but what's my responsibility to me? My responsibility to me is to grow. My responsibility to me is to remain in peace. So I'm not going to feed into that negative thing that they have done by then getting angry, getting upset, raising up my blood pressure, getting anxious, getting depressed, getting sad. I'm not going to let it mess with my own calmness. I'm not going to let it mess with my own state of mind. And guys, that's how you win. That's how you win. That's how you win. That's what we call maturity. When you get to a place where the actions and inactions of people don't affect you in a negative way. It doesn't mean that you don't recognize the negatives. It doesn't mean that you don't see what they're doing, but you've created such a great calm and peace that it stands now as a barrier to prevent it from affecting your life. Guys, wake up and win. Wake up and win. For someone that's 30-year-old and their death date is maybe 40 years, they're going to die when they're 40. That person is getting close. That person is old. For someone that's 50 and still has 100, that person is young. So because we don't know the day that God is going to call us home, it's important as children of God that you live every day to the fullness. You live every day in peace. You live every day in calmness. Pray. Do not give up on praying. Pray without ceasing. Pray without ceasing. Prayer is communication. It doesn't have to be all this sanctimonious. Just pray. Talk to God. Simple terms. Just talk to God. It's prayer. You could be in the bus talking to God. You could be in your restroom talking to God. You could be in the shower talking to God. Just pray without ceasing. Meditate. David said, I meditate on the word of God day and night. All the time I meditate. In the morning, I visualize where I need to be. In the evening, I visualize where I need to be. Meditate. At least once a day, meditate, guys. Evaluate your life. Am I bearing the fruit of the Spirit? Is my journey with God producing in me love? Is it producing in me joy? Do I have more joy today than I had yesterday? Do I have more kindness today than I had yesterday? Measure yourself against the fruit of the Spirit, because it's not by your gifts that you shall be known, it's by the fruit. And that's why many will come on the last day and say, Lord, Lord, I cast out demons in your name. And he will still say, I knew you not, to some people. Why? Because of the love factor. Are you bearing the fruit of the Spirit? By their fruit you shall know them. By their fruit you shall know them. Are you bearing the fruit? Are you bearing the fruit? And then number 4, adjust. Be real with yourself. See where you are having shortfalls. Be real, be honest with yourself. I could do better in that area. I could do better in this area. There's more that I could be doing here. Be honest with yourself. And guys, when you get into this practice, don't blame anybody else. Look inward. Look inward. And that's the growth mindset. I love you, and I want you to grow and continue to grow in God so that you can have a beautiful, beautiful life. I love to hear from you in the comments. Comment down below what your biggest takeaway from this is, what you're going to implement right away. I do want to hear from you. I love reading the comments, and I look forward to seeing you next time virtually on our channel. So thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe so you can get notifications. Hit that bell. You can get notifications when I post a new video every week. God helping me. See you next time. God bless y'all. Loretta Nwandu once again. Love you.